Well, we know it's not always easy for you to travel and see what your colleagues are doing at other campuses. And so we want to be able to bring you innovation and great ideas to you. This is something that we actually started doing on our internal calls, and it's been well received. So we're going to bring it to you. In a second, I'm going to hand over to Thea Evans, who's our district marketing manager over at the University of Utah. But I just want to let you know that we've also asked our partner, Jerry Brassford, and our resident district manager, Chuck Weaver, to also answer some questions afterwards. So with that, over to you, Thea.
Thank you so much, Henry. I'm super excited to be here. Like Henry said, my name is Thea, and I am here in our brand new dining hall, Urban Bytes, inside of Calhart Village. To kick off the tour, I just wanted to talk a little bit about the design before we start showing you guys around. When the space was designed, our goal was to make sure that it had a really cool downtown feel. So imagine walking down a downtown area with lots of restaurants surrounding you. So when the student walked through the space, that was our goal. We wanted them to feel like they had a lot of great options inside of their dining hall and never, was eating the same thing over and over, but just all kinds of different cuisines for them to try. So with that said, I'm going to flip my camera around here, make a little adjustment. So I am actually standing here at the very front of the dining hall. We have a really nice seating area over here to the right. I'm going to do my best to go slow and keep the camera steady. And I wanted to start off with one of the newest elements of our dining hall. This is our carrot station. It's our standard salad bar. But over here to the right, we have our dedicated fuel station. The fuel station is really awesome because these foods are really focused on healthy. So, helping your mental clarity, your energy, your strength, all the things that students need to stay, happy and healthy during their college experience. So we have a couple of grab and go items here, and students can actually build their own bowls. So we've got some leafy greens here. We can warm up some pita bread there. Lots of grains, lots of vegetables, even some nice pickled vegetables for them to build their own bowl. And then some broths to finish it off. So this was a huge success for us, for the students, because it was a really great answer to our plant-based eaters. So while you will find animal proteins here, a lot of these items are really great vegan and vegetarian items that make sure they're getting all the nutrients that they need in their day-to-day lives. So continuing on, we got some really pretty wall art over here, more seating. There's another shot of the salad bar. And continuing over here to the left is 500 Degrees. This is our pizza station. We make fresh pizzas every day inside of the hearth, and all of our pizzas rotate. So we have our standard cheese and pepperoni that appears daily, but all the rest of those pizzas there rotate. Just a little bit of a pan across here. Now this station right here is the one I'm most excited to talk to you about. So this is the game. It is a sports grill style station. So as we walk in here, you'll notice you'll see a lot of Utah design, a lot of fun Utah elements. There's the big U up there at the top. But what's really unique about this station is that we designed it with a QR code mobile ordering. So what that means is right there, you'll see a QR code. You just saw that student scan it. When he scans that, it brings him up that menu featured right here. Now, what's cool about these menus are these are all made to order. So everything here is not frozen, it's all fresh. It's a 5-ounce fresh patty for all of our burgers. And it kicks it over here to the grill where they will make their item. So you can see some of these items here are some items that students ordered. And this is just a fun little element that we have. We do buzzer beating fries. Every time fresh fries are put out, we restart the buzzer and make sure that they're always hot and fresh from the fryer. To give you a closer look at the menu here, we came up with some really fun names: Crimson Burger, Swoosh That Philly, Pac-12 Patty Melt. So we just really wanted to make sure that this station had a fun vibe and its own unique identity. And this is something that we're actually working towards doing at all of our stations. But the game was our first shot at it. And so far, it's been a great success with the students. The QR code has offered them items that you wouldn't traditionally find in an all-you-care-to-eat style format. So that's why they really love it, because they have lots of unique items. So right in front of me is our Latin station, La Taqueria. La Taqueria also has a QR code to get your standard favorites like quesadillas and burritos. But this one is a little bit different in that you can still do a taco salad, build your own taco salad, tacos and nachos. And then over here around the corner, you can actually see where they will scan their QR code here. And they pick up their items right here at the front. You can see she's making a quesadilla right there. Kind of panning back around, some more seating, beverage area. There's 500 degrees again in the front where we just walked from. And right here is Bok Choy. This is another big student favorite here. This is all made to order. So students will pick their items here at the front, fresh veggies, proteins, and sauces. They then hand it to the associate here who will put it on the wok to heat up and make to order. And they are handed a restaurant buzzer. So when they are given that buzzer, when their order is ready, it goes off, of course, and then they will come over here to the other side, find their number, and pick up their food. So it's a really great way to customize orders, again, for students that have allergens or students that are plant-based eaters. This is another really great station for them to have a lot of diversity within our program. And then we're kind of moving back around here. So now we are reaching the end of the dining hall. And this station over here to the right is our G8 station, or our allergen avoiding station. So all the items here will never feature or never have the top 8 allergens that students have to food. Try to get over here to the front. It's a little busy this afternoon. So here's a great front shot of the station. The other really cool thing about this station is our teaching kitchen as well. So you'll notice right up here to the top, we have some cameras. And these cameras actually film the chef as he is cooking and teaching the students. And then it projects up onto these screens. So we just switch over the input and you'll think like a tasty style video. So they have a really great view of the chef as he's cooking his items. And the chef is standing right here. And then we set up tables and students sit here. Up above there is the speaker. So not only can they see great, they can also hear great. So it was a really, really cool element that we were able to incorporate into our G8 station. And then finally, as we pan around, a lot of great window space, seating area. Our final station here is called the City's Edge Cafe. This area is meant to be our deli and dessert station. You can see over there, we're actually doing our Love Chartwells event today. It's a build your own Sunday bar. But right now we're actually on the deli side of things. We're actually using this as our quarantine meal production area, just to make sure that we are taking care of all of those students who are in quarantine at this moment. So I want to do one quick pan, a nice sustainability wall. You can see inside the kitchen right there. There's Bok Choy. Just want to give you one quick view as we walk back over here to the right. And that is it. That is our new dining hall, Urban Bytes. Thank you all so much for having me. And I'm going to pass it back over to Meredith.
Yeah, thank you so much. That was incredible. I can't really decide what my favorite part of that was. I know we have just a minute left. So Jerry, I just want to thank you for joining us. I'd love to hear, we had a question come from the group here just around the space and if you can tell us kind of how big the space is and how many it seats and just kind of how students have been reacting to it from your perspective.
Yeah, so the space holds about 650 students. It's been, the reaction from the students has all been positive. I mean, they love this dining concept, and I think it's, as you walk through this, you don't get the full feel of how open this really is. The concept is you can see from one end to the other end of this, and as Thea said, as if you're walking through city streets. So the reaction's been great. Students love it. And we're excited about it because things are changing all the time. This QR code that we've implemented recently has been a game changer for students. And we think it'll be bigger because as students who live on campus are using these type of technology move out into the university next year and the year after, they'll expect this kind of technology in all of our locations. So we're looking forward to that.
Yeah, I think that was the really interesting part about this. And we did have a question around the QR code technology from Valerie at Texas A&M. Thea, can you just speak to that really quickly? I know we're at time here, but I want to make sure we address that one.
Yeah, absolutely. So we developed the QR code as a means to expand our menu. And there is a fellow alumni, Utah, who designed the technology for us. He's right here on campus. His name is Jim. And the technology is called Tableau. And we had the system here for ordering that we had in one of our cafes. And we wanted to bring it into the dining hall. And it's been really, really easy. Chuck can speak a little bit more to how that QR code was developed. He was kind of the pioneer with Jim on that as well.
Thanks, Thea. Like Thea said, Jim Noe, an alum from the University of Utah, has developed this technology. It started out going through a tablet system. The tablet system worked great. However, it still created a line queue that we didn't want to see. So when you go into Calvert Village and you experience all these micro restaurants, you will never stand in the line with the QR code. You scan the code, you go sit down with friends, you might gather your beverage or quick snack, and then just wait for the text to come to you to go pick up your food. So it's truly a restaurant experience inside a resident dining operation.